Welcome to Literacy Laboratory. Each week, the Lit Lab will provide a 5-minute demonstration of an instructional activity focused on literacy improvement that you can add to your teacher toolbox. We're going to talk about an activity called neurobuilding. Essentially, this is a framing tool for the start of a unit or a specific skill. When we're framing a lesson, we are assisting the student's ability to connect the new information with something they already know. This presentation will go through how memories are created and how to frame a big idea. We're going to begin with understanding how memory works. It's super important that we understand how memories work. Like, for example, that this little symbol is a neuron. The neuron is approximately 5 minutes old, and at the base is the new information that we just introduced to the student. Notice that it looks like a seed. These seeds get planted all within the student's mind. This is the same neuron, but like the seed, it's starting to grow up into a tree. Sticking with the tree metaphor, the branches are important because this is how the memory will be accessed. The fewer the branches, the harder it will be to access and use the information. Our goal is to take every opportunity to add branches or roots to the seed of new information. Because the information we introduce in class is often completely new to the student, we have to participate in them making these connections. To do this, we'll go through a quick activity for a start of unit or lesson. For neuron building, prep time is approximately 5 to 15 minutes. Instructional time can be anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. The resources needed are students need to actively take notes and the teacher needs to be writing the information on the whiteboard. A general picture, so here we're back to our neuron. This is not what you're going to draw on your board, but by the end we should see this show up. So we're going to draw a circle with the new idea we want the students to learn. On the bottom half of the board, we're going to gather information that students already know that they can connect to the new idea. And at the top, we're going to introduce things they will learn in the lesson or unit that connect to this new idea. So it's a new unit. We have to introduce a new idea or concept. The first tool to building memories is to frame the idea and what students know. So let's just put the new idea on the board. There we go. New idea. Awesome. We have our new idea. We need to give our new idea some roots. It's important that you let the students create the roots because they need to frame the idea in their head. So give them an example. Here's our teacher idea. We're going to go ahead and draw a line to that. Then ask for someone to give you one. Couple more people. Keep adding until students stop giving and connect the things that students add that are connections to each other. So if you have a student that throws in another idea, start building those their ideas work together. So now that we have the roots, you want to begin creating some branches. Your branches will be where you want your lesson to go. This is the new information or ideas that students will need to understand the new idea. So for example, if your new idea has vocabulary that's very specific for it, we're going to add that here. If there's a time period that they need to understand in order for this to make sense, you want to add it here. You want to also introduce any important people to your lesson. Notice that our image is starting to look like a neuron. If desired, this could be done on the side of a whiteboard and added to as the unit goes on. If used for multiple units, the teacher example could also pull from prior lessons. So each time we add a new idea to the board, our teacher idea is going to connect to what we taught the lesson beforehand. Thank you for taking the time to watch the first mini lesson. Look out for more tools and resources coming your way. Need help or have a teaching tool you would love to share, stop by and visit my office. I would love to work with you. Lastly, if you have any questions, you can shoot me an email at chelseaspicer@tuhsd.org.